Hello, tiger lilies. It's dark. I should probably give y'all some light so you can see me. We're getting better. It's here. Is this lamp plugged in? It is. I think that's about as much light as I can get right now. So, in case you guys are just coming in, I just did an upload with all this makeup that I just received from Hard Candy. Thank you. Alright, when we left, I had already put moisturizer on for my base. Since then, though, I have washed my face, so I'm going to reapply that with my fresh cleaned brush. That looks so clean, right? I've got to get more cleaner. Alright, so I don't have any Hard Candy moisturizer yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the BB cream I have. It is slightly tinted, but not that much. We may move into the bathroom because it looks like it's brighter in there. Oh yeah. Alright, so the BB cream is slightly tinted, but it's not that tinted. Okay, let me see if I've got a headband. I don't think I do. 1 minute. No, I do not currently have a headband. I've got to do that. I've got to buy one of those. Okay, so, I was only going to do a half face, but I think I'm going to do a full face today. It's not going to be a full tutorial like I'm going to do tomorrow, though, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to come in with our moisturizer. Because, you know, you don't want a dry face. Okay, so that's done. Alright, what we're going to do from here is, I have this crease brush that, yes, I realize is used for your creases, but I'm going to use it to blend this since I don't have a beauty blender yet. Okay, just a final swipe to make sure it's all blended into my skin, because I don't want any different foundation lines just floating around. Okay, that step's done. Okay, so my next thing I'm going to do is take my Just Face It One Step Foundation by Hard Candy. And I've got the little plate that I'm using. I'm just going to squirt 2 pumps onto that plate, which is probably more than enough, but a little extra is not going to hurt, because if I mess up on my eyes, I'm going to cover it up. Alright, so we're going to set that to the side. Before I continue, I am going to clean the moisturizer off my base brush. This is actually homemade brush cleanser made with shampoo, antibacterial, soap, alcohol, and water. It's really simple. I'll drop the recipe down in the description, alright? Okay, so we're just going to spray this brush with this magical stuff in my hand. And I'm going to disappear for a couple seconds again. once you spray the cleaner on your brush, you're just going to want to rub it in circular motions on the rag or paper towel that you're using until you get all of whatever makeup product it is inside that brush out. Alright. So it doesn't look much cleaner. Once again, I've got to get a new cleaner for this, or a new brush in general, because it looks like my fibers are starting to come undone. So what I'm going to do is, just like with the moisturizer, I'm going to put the foundation on my brush. And draw on my face. Okay, and now the other side. And like I said in my video where I showed you everything I got in this package, usually whenever I got foundation I would be using a porcelain or a fair skin tone. But Hard Candy's Just Face It in the tan, it is actually matching my tone pretty well. I know you can't tell right here, but once I blend it, you'll definitely be able to tell. Alright. Got my giant forehead brushed up there. Alright. So, we're going to take our clean brush. I cleaned this one while I was cleaning that one. And again, since I don't have a beauty blender, I'm just going to blend with my crease brush here. And I know some of you guys are questioning my sanity. I am too most days. I do have a contour set that I will be using. Whereas most of you may be putting it on before the foundation, I want mine to look a little more opaque because I really want those portions of my cheek emphasized. So I'm going to put it on after the foundation, right before my powder. Okay, just a last swipe. Make sure we're blended at the creases of our chin and neck. I need to get some facelift tape. Alright, so I'm just going to clean this crease brush and the base brush again. Give you guys time to catch up if you're following along. Okay, so that looks like that's about as clean as that's gonna get. Again, gotta get a new brush cleaner or new brushes, or both. And also, you guys will notice, whereas normally I would be using my false eyelashes whenever I do my eyes, I don't have any right now. Within the next couple weeks, I should have enough money to go get a new set of eyelashes. So please don't worry, that will be coming back. Alright. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to use this contour kit that I got from Hard Candy. It's just the highlight and contour cheek duo thing. I'm using great technical terms. It is in Cheeky Pink. And I'm just going to swipe up. I'm going to do it a couple times, just like I said, to make things more opaque. And on the other side as well. And I realize this is in a cheek color, but I am going to go ahead and swipe right across my giant forehead here. And down my nose. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I do need to contour. And this is the only contour kit I have right now. Alright, we're going to set that to the side now. And again, blending with the crease brush. Alright. Okay, and we're going to pounce this. Just pounce that like you're twerking on the floor, I swear. And right down the nose. Make my nose look a little thinner. Alright. Yeah, you can still tell I'm a chub. But, okay. Next thing we're going to use, it's called Dangerously Delicious. It's a honey flavored body powder by Hard Candy. This is the one I was actually really proud of, because as you can see, the brush does expand when you take the cap off. But Hard Candy, thinking of everything, made the neck extendable so you can put the cap back on without hurting your brush. But I am going to put the neck down so I can use this. And I'm just going to swipe this powder all over my face. See, I don't really have to worry with this one if the powder makes a mess or gets in my mouth, because it's flavored. I'm not going to think it's going to taste gross, and if it's flavored, it's obviously not toxic. Not that most powders are, since you're putting them on your body and chancing them getting in your face. Alright, we're going to set this to the side now. Okay. Now we're going to move on to my eyes. Fun part. Okay, so this is called Eye for an Eye, and I've got it in Java. Like I said, this is from Hard Candy. I'm just going to come through my under eye with the black side of this. Okay, so as you can see, my eyes already look better, even with just half my eyeliner done. In case any of you guys are the local followers, this is why my eyes get so much attention, because you can already tell a difference between my two eyes. Alright, I'm going to do a thin line on the top line. Not too much, because I'm going to come in behind this with my lucky color of Walk the Line liquid eyeliner by Hard Candy to kind of highlight the black eyeliner here. Ooh, I am like 2 seconds from taking my top off. Not gonna happen though. Okay, I'm gonna set my cap there so I can do this other eye. Alright, so we've got the black eyeliner done. We're going to set this to the side now. And we're going to follow with Walk the Line, Lucky, green eyeliner by Hard Candy. Okay, so that's just kind of shaping my wings here. All right. And this right here is why I was fine with the fact that I gave myself a little too much foundation. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild eyeliner, my slanted eyeliner brush, and some of the extra foundation. I'm going to come in and sort of erase some of that liquid liner because